It's Big Z People here, and like, subscribe, hit the post notification bell, of course. Remember, getting popcorn on YouTube, please. Please, please, please. Let's get right into it. Obviously, Yamcha after dying, getting revived, and thinking why Goku just stayed dead, he decided to train a bit to keep the world a bit more safe. And he trains the entire time, not stopping. His friends do stop by, but if they ain't training, then he's just gonna keep punching rocks and talking to them while punching rocks. And he does not stop until the martial order time shows up and Goku comes back. So he flies out there. If you're wondering, yes, all of his beast form, which I am dumbing it, has finally been perfected and can be instantly transformed into. And also he has a high level amount of Kaioken. And he also knows the Spirit Bomb. Because he went to King Kai's for a bit. Also. I keep forgetting that he knows that I gave him the Spirit Bomb. Don't fact check that, but I think I gave him the Spirit Bomb. So I'm gonna just give him the Spirit Bomb. Also, he's only using his Wolf Fang Fist and a Kamehameha. I gotta give him more techniques, you know? Afterwards, well, after me explaining, Yamcha gets there, meets with Goku again, gives him a pat on the back. Also meets Gotenks for the first time, because, you know, training for a very long time. Yamcha fights him fodder, knocks him out of the ring. And then it's Videl versus... Oh, he forgot to talk to Videl. I guess it just slipped his mind. Yamcha. Well, Vidal gets shit rocked. So Yamcha wants to step in, but he knows he'll get disqualified. And the only reason he's not going actually in, Goku's looking at him with an expression like, don't. So the only reason he's sitting there. He trusts Goku. He believes that he is right. Right after, you know, Vidal Ganush rocked, it's Gohan versus uh, Kai. I'm not gonna keep it a secret. It's not that obvious. It's obviously Kai. You'll watch the Blue Saga. Afterwards, Boo. No, no, but yeah, yeah. Gohan gets held back after transforming into Super Saiyan 2. The buff guy who beat the crap out of Adele and the skinny guy go to stab Gohan, and so Yamcha just immediately steps in, taking out the big one first, just smacking him, hitting him with a ball of energy, flying him into the sky, and then blowing the bigger one up. And he just goes to freaking punch the crap out of the skinny one, but he gets held in place by the big red one that looks like the big Kaioshin. Forgot his name. So Yamcha is holding in place, but he's close to killing him. So he cuts his losses and just runs away. The skinny one. Luckily, Yamcha barely pushes out of the control and just flies towards the skinny guy. The skinny guy. So everyone just follows Yamcha. Even Gohan, he just hops right up. Even with his injury, he's still going. So both the guys look at each other like, I guess that works. And then they follow him. Basically, they say Kai 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 Kai. They will teleport there before they get there. Actually, after the skinny guy, by the way. Obviously, the skinny guy was killed and absorbed into Boo's power level. And by the way, they got the exact same amount of, they got from Gohan than they have in the original saga. By the way, he was holding the place for like a very short amount of time. And by the way, Gohan, Yamcha killed the bigger one that wasn't holding that wasn't draining power. So that's why they got the exact same amount of power. Yep, I legit explained why they still have the exact same power afterwards. Not afterwards, but Yamcha gets there. He is about to get spit on by Deborah, but he weaves it and shoots a ki blast at Deborah, who Deborah weaves it. Actually smacks it away, actually. Then Deborah and Yamcha just get scrapping instantly. Yamcha freaking throws a punch, then Deborah starts spitting more, but Yamcha weaves all of his attacks. Then finally Yamcha throws a um man, I really forgot what that technique of him making a ball and then controlling it with his hand, with his fingers. But that technique. So he uses that technique, but obviously he's way stronger now. So he starts freaking weaving. Deborah gets like smacked around with it. Every time Deborah spits, Yamcha just dodges it. So Deborah just immediately stops spitting and just goes for scrapping. So eventually he grabs this ball and like crushes it, dispersing the energy. Actually giving it the power to. By the way, every single time Deborah and Yamcha punch each other, or Yamcha beating the crap out of Deborah, it's feeding Boo. Eventually, Deborah gets his arm cut off by Yamcha. If you're wondering why the Sea Fighters aren't here yet, it's because Yamcha flew really fast. Sorry, he stabbed his friend. He's a bit freaking mad right now. So he got really quickly about it. So Deborah got his arm cut off and then incinerated. So Deborah just retreats. Yamcha lets him retreat because he's mad. And he's just waiting for him to suffer more. So he just lands down. All the Sea Fighters show up afterwards. With Kaioshin and the other Kaioshin showing up right after Yamcha has disarmed Deborah. Deborah's a bit Kai is a bit shocked that Yamcha was fighting the King of Hell that easily. But Hiffle, it's Hiffle. Sorry, Hiffle. I butcher pronunciations like that. Sorry, but Hiffle. Yeah, and so King Kai just thinks about training Yamcha to see if he could beat Boo. But right now, he's thinking of training Gohan, so right now. So they walk in. Piccolo and Krillin, by the way, don't stay behind, but they don't fight first. That's Vegeta's thing. He runs up on the alien-looking one and just incinerates him. Then they get there. Next floor, Gohan steps up. Not Gohan. Um, Yamcha shows up, one-shots him with the stomach punch, and then just burns his head off with the ki blast. The ki blast was unnecessary, but okay. Then Yumsha. Well, now Gohan fights Deborah, and Deborah dies from Gohan. But it took Gohan a pretty long time to kill Deborah, so guess who's up? It's your boy Boo. And then Boo just nukes the place. Luckily, Deborah was Davide. Davide. He shrunk. He hit a force field and survived. Everyone else survived, by the way, if you're wondering. Yamcha's shirt was blown off, though. Half blown off, if you're wondering. Halfway. Oh, I'm kidding. But then Vegeta gets taken over with the Majin symbol. You're thinking, why is Deborah taking over Vegeta? because he feels like it. Oh well. Man, let's track back. Track back. Cut that part of the video out. Okay. This time. Okay. Vegeta's taken over, flies away, and Goku and Vegeta fight. But before that fight ends, Boo is revived and blows up the building. So it's just Yamcha, Piccolo, Krillin, Gohan, both Kais. That's it. So, the scrap begins. Boo is obviously just destroying her, making Gohan look sorry, and Yamcha also sorry, slamming him across the ground. Freaking rub his face across the ground, throwing him in the air, catching him with his stretchy arm, and then uses him on a freaking jump rope. Then at the end, he crushes his stomach in. Yamcha. 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 Okay. So Yamcha gets out cold. Afterwards, Gohan is also knocked out. Then Majin Vegeta shows up, knocks out Trunks, tells him to leave. King Kai and other Kai teleport Gohan and Yamcha out of there, so he can Vegeta can do his thing. By the way, they have mind control things, so they know what he's thinking. Yamcha. Okay. So Yamcha. Then Majin Buu nukes himself, but Buu's fine. Then, of course, Boo. I'm kidding. Of course, Buu's fine. Super Saiyan 3 and Boo happens. Yamcha and Gohan feel it. Yamcha. Yamcha and Gohan train the exact same. But actually, they get more boost out of it because two people because Gohan and Yamcha are fighting together, which obviously in Dragon Ball, if there's two people, that means the power boost is greater. But Gohan still gets the Z sword and then breaks it. Well, that sucks. Then the old Kaioshin shows up. The old Kaioshin. And he just straight up just asks, Gohan, do you want to get your... Hey, you freed me. Do you want your potential unlocked? Okay. Then they just get started. Then, after 2 hours, Gohan has his ultimate form. Then just powers up into it really quickly. Gives him... It gives him massive amount of power. Alright. Gohan, Vegeta, Yamcha, Gohan. Yeah. Then Yamcha asks if he can get his potential unlocked. Then the old Kai says, sure. So Gohan. Then Yamcha gets his after 2 hours. So it took 4 hours for both of them to get their thing unlocked. So they also start training more. Then Goku shows up to ask if they want to go back in the time machine. If they want to train with him. So they all start training. So then Yamcha mixes his ultimate form with his beast form immediately just to get that extra power boost. Gohan also does the same with Super Saiyan 1. Specifically, Super Saiyan 1. Basically, he saw what Yamcha was doing, copy paste with Super Saiyan. So they both train with those forms. Basically, Beast Ultimate and Super Saiyan Ultimate. Then Goku also gets a power up. Not as high as they are, but power up, yeah. Afterwards, they come back to find. Uh, then Yamcha and Gohan show up again. Basically, everything that happens outside of Gohan's perspective happens. Like Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and them fighting Boo, then Boo absorbing Piccolo, and Goten and Gotenks. Gotenks. Yeah. So Yamcha and Gohan are flying in too, both with each other, both in their new forms, Beast Ultimate and Super Saiyan Ultimate. And Yamcha just lets Gohan go first. Gohan's clapping up. Yeah, he's doing well. He's gonna Boo like exactly in the original saga. But as soon as Boo is about to absorb Gohan, Yamcha steps in and kicks him out of the absorption, and then just Kamehamehas Boo away. And then they just start clapping up Boo together. So Boo's about to die. That is until Vegeta shows up, mostly because he thought they needed the help. And then he gets absorbed. It's not exactly the best power boost, but it's enough. He's able to fight back enough. He's able to fight Gohan and Yamcha off for a bit, but they soon get stronger because, the ultimate form gets stronger the more you fight with it. So he's back on the losing side. So they're about to up Boo, but they're about to go ha me until Goku shows up telling them he has the Potara. They look towards him, but Boo takes his advantage and absorbs Gohan, knowing he's the stronger one. So he absorbs Gohan and becomes Super Boo, and then starts beating the crap out of Yamcha. So Yamcha gets struck in, and good night for him, bro. And now it's just Goku and Yamcha. So Yamcha, Gohan, and Yamcha both go. Goku and Yamcha then power up as far as they can. Goku also going Super Saiyan 3. So they start scrapping until Goku eventually gets them on the run. Until Goku then says, "Do you want to fuse? We can fuse." Yeah, Gotenks did it. Goku, go, 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 Trunks and Gotenks did it. I didn't see that. Well, here's a different way. Then Yamcha grabs it from Goku's palm, and he puts it on his ear. And yes, this is actually gonna happen. Then they both fuse together, making. Let me think. Yamku. There we go. It's Yamku. He's like, all right. He immediately powers up into his beast form, so we get Yam Beast, yeah, Yamku beast form. So Boo's getting clapped up like a freaking yo-yo ball. But since it's not Vegeta and Goku, and Yamcha being a bit more bloodthirsty than in this version than Vegeta, and it's kind of overpowering Goku a bit, just a bit. So instead of Vegeta getting absorbed, well, actually he does get absorbed with the form. This version, he just cuts out. All he does is cut out Piccolo, throws him out, cuts out, and then just incinerates Super Boo. Because he knows he can just revive them later. Yeah, this Yamku is definitely a last resort kind of guy. So basically, then Yamku uses Ancestor mission after killing Boo to gather the Dragon Balls and revive all that have been killed by Boo. Oh, by the way, uh, Majin Buu dead. So he revives all of them, and then Hercule asks if he could revive Boo. Oh, which Boo? The original? The original Boo. So, all three wishes granted. All, everyone on Earth is revived. Boo is forgotten. And Fat Boo comes back to life. It's the Fat Boo who just got the dog, by the way, so he's all good guy now. Everyone gets really mad at Yamku because, he killed them, but Yamku just says it was just all part of the show. And then defuses into Yamcha and defuses back to Goku and Yamcha. Which Goku and Yamcha just don't know what happened, so how'd it go? And they just say, well, good. Then another time skip. Well, that's where I'm going to leave things for right now. Well, see y'all. Peace!